Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing y'all what is in a package that came all the way from Louisiana. So I know it's got some good food in it, y'all, things that I can't get up here in the Northeast. And this was gifted to me from Beverly, who lives down in Louisiana. So thank you so much. I went ahead and opened it because I did need, you had told me that you were sending me something from Sam, so I kind of had an idea what was in it. So I went ahead and opened it because I needed this. Now this had beignet flavored community coffee, and I've already put it in my coffee canister, and I've already had a couple of brews of this beignet flavored coffee, and it is so good. Thank you for this. I know this is something that they don't sell up here in the Northeast. People wouldn't know what to do with it, would they? And then here's another bag of community coffee, and look at what flavor that is. Mardi Gras King Cake. So whenever I finish up the beignet flavored, I will open that up and be drinking it. Thank you so much. And then here is a can of Blue Runner red beans, and these are produced down in Gonzales, Louisiana. And this is Magic Seasoning by Louisiana Chef Paul Prudhomme. I know this is going to be delicious too. And it is salt-free, which is what I need to keep my blood pressure down. Oh, wow. A pound of camellia red beans. Y'all, these are so delicious. Let's see if they are produced down in this Louisiana too. Yeah, L.H. Hayward and Company. New Orleans, Louisiana, made in USA since 1923. Look at that. Yep. I used to buy this brand when I lived in New Orleans and when I lived in Covington. So thank you so much for these. I really appreciate that. It's so generous of you. Here's another package inside the package. This is definitely a big surprise. I wasn't expecting this, so I may have to get some scissors. Let me see if I could rip into it without any scissors. Yes, I sure can. Oh, wow, what is this? Oh, yay! Oh, my Tony Chasseries. Oh, and this is a big one too. Y'all, look at this. I will never run out of Tony Chasseries now. The original Creole seasoning. And this is made in Opelousas, Louisiana. Oh, this is so wonderful. You are just so thoughtful to pick this up for me when you went into Sam's Club, and to be thinking about me when you're out shopping and buying for your own family. And it really does touch my heart. It really does. And you're just so sweet and generous. And y'all, Beverly is the one that sent me the prayer journal that I read out of very often. But I just want y'all to know all the good things that I got in the mail today. All my good old things that come from Louisiana. I need to make a king cake. I have made them before. Y'all know I've talked to you before about my children all being born in February. So for Jason's first few I think his very first birthday, I had a Valentine's theme party for him. Of course, he was had just turned 1, so he didn't even know what was going on. He doesn't remember it. But you know, as the years went on, and then Jeremy was born 5 years later. Jason's birthday is February the 10th, and then Jeremy came along, and he was born on the 18th. And then when Jill came along 3 years after Jeremy, she was born on February the 26th. So every weekend in February, we would have a birthday party. So sometimes I would make a king cake for their cake. And that was a lot of fun. It's basically just like a pound cake, and then you put food coloring in the icing to make it purple and green and gold. But anyway, I just want you to know how much I appreciate it. I appreciate your thoughtfulness, and I am definitely going to be cooking up these red beans. And in the meantime, until I have time to soak these and cook them up with the Trinity and the Pope, I'll be opening up this can and pouring this over a bowl of rice. I mean, these are so good. The way I prepare them, I basically just chop up a little bit of onion and a few cloves of garlic and saute that in a skillet, and then I just pour the canned beans in there and let them cook down a little bit, and then serve that over rice. That's just a quick and easy way to cook red beans if you don't have time to wait for these to soak and cook. Of course, y'all know you've heard me talk about cooking red beans and rice on a Monday, because the tradition in New Orleans, I mean, if you go to New Orleans now and go into a restaurant, the Monday special will be red beans and rice, because back in the day, everybody did their laundry on Monday, so they would soak their beans overnight and then put the pot of red beans on the stove and just let them simmer all day long while they were out there washing their clothes in the old wringer washing machine and running them through the wringer and wringing out the water from the clothes and then hanging them on the clothesline. I do remember those days when, you know, Mama didn't have a dryer. We did have an electric washing machine. Mama never used a wringer washing machine, not after I was born anyway. She probably did have to use it in the early years when my brother was growing up and my oldest sister, but by the time I came along, everything was more electric and automated. But there were many years I do remember that we didn't have a dryer, and Mother would have to go hang the clothes out on the line. And she would cook red beans and rice on a Monday, or any kind of bean that she had in the house. Sometimes it was Great Northern beans or those big old white lima beans that are so delicious. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I have many recipes that I cooked when I was living in my little studio apartment in New Jersey. And if I can remember, I'll try to link a couple of those up in the little iCard up above. But I can remember when it was cold and below freezing, and Mama would go out and hang the clothes out, and it would take them 2 days to dry because of the cold weather and the dampness and everything. But whenever she would go out there to gather them off the line, they would be stiff as a board because they would be frozen. So, and then I remember ironing the pillowcases. That was one thing that Mama did let me do in the house. She wouldn't let me get in the kitchen with her or cook or anything, but she did teach me how to iron the pillowcases. She didn't iron the sheets, which I'm surprised she didn't, because y'all know back in the day, everything was ironed. So she did let me iron the pillowcases. And even after I got married, for years and years, I ironed our pillowcases. I don't know why. I mean, you would think that you wouldn't want any starch on your pillowcase. You would want it to just come right out of the dryer, but I guess if it was hung on the line, it could be stiff and rough. So we probably sprayed a little bit of water on it and ironed it with some steam and made the pillowcases a little bit softer. So y'all will have to let me know what you remember about ironing linens, and if you ironed pillowcases, and did you even iron your sheets. So I just want to thank you again, Beverly, for all of my wonderful food items. This coffee smells so good. I know this king cake is going to be as delicious as the beignet flavored. So y'all please like my video, give me a thumbs up, and share with your friends and family and co-workers on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all of those social media sites. I'm not on them. I did get back on TikTok. Because I uploaded the little potato video and then the toilet paper video. So I have those on TikTok, but I'm not on all of those other sites. So if you are, I'm asking you to please share my videos, and y'all just keep on coming back. Goodbye, guys.